Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. 2 days to go before the Premier League kicks off again. Ronald Koeman has done his press conference for today. Spoke about Gylfi Sigurdsson. Said it's close, but no closer than it was the other day. Sigurdsson obviously being left out of the Swansea lineup for the weekend by Paul Clements. He said, not for the first time, that he hopes the matter will be resolved very quickly. I think everybody just wants this to move on now. Everton want it done. Swansea want it done. Sigurdsson wants it done. Just get it done. Just get it done. He's obviously a player Ronald Koeman wants. It's getting really, really bored. And the problem with this is now is that it's becoming a saga. Well, it's already a saga, but it's becoming one of them where the enthusiasm for the transfer drops every single day. Diminishes that bit more, and I don't think that's helpful for anyone, not when you're trying to get a new player in. He's behind on his match fitness, and he comes in then with a lot of pressure because it's like we've waited for weeks for this fella, and if he doesn't come in and get like a couple of goals early on, important goals, you kind of go, it just heaps so much pressure on it. I think we just need it done. It's I don't want to say farcical, but that's what it's becoming. Just get it done. He was also asked about Ross Barkley, and Ronald Koeman said that there's been no bids for Ross Barkley. He said he's training again after a groin injury. He's back with the first team. Saturday's come too soon for Barkley's involvement. But basically he said if no one comes in for him, he will be used. He'll be integrated back into the squad for the season. And that's not a bad thing. I think at times in pre-season we've missed his drive with the ball. I still think he's going to end up somewhere else playing his football. Probably Spurs leaving it till the last day and then bounce him with a 25 million or 20 million and try and get him on the cheap. That's what Levy does, doesn't he? But a bit disappointing for me the way it's going to end. But Ronald Koeman saying at the moment there haven't been any bids for Ross Barkley. So make of that what you will. The game. 2 days now, really exciting. We've got Stoke at home. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tight game, but it's a game that we can win. Last season, people are focusing on not having a centre forward or a target man or a focal point. I am as well. I know that we need one. But a year ago, we went into the Spurs game against an excellent side with no Romelu Lukaku and no Seamus Coleman, both missing from that first game. And Rom was out. We went with Gerard Deulofeu, we went with Ross Barkley, we went with Kevin Morales in a fluid front three, and it was one of our best performances of the season without a recognised centre forward. But going in this year to the first game season with Wayne Rooney, Sandro, and probably Dominic Calvert-Lewin, although he could use Ademola Lookman, he could use Kevin Morales again against Stoke, and we've also got the likes of Davy Klaassen in there. We've got Schneiderlin, who we didn't have last season. Okay, we had them for half a season, but you know what I mean at the start. Tom Davies, Jordan Pickford, Michael Keane. We are much, much better, and the excitement and the confidence should be high. This is a game that they're going to need us. There's no question about it, because the players are going to need time to gel. But this is a game we can win and get off to a great start. And then we can, Ronald Koeman said in the press conference today, he wants to continue doing business. He knows where we need the positions, and we're going to get them. Might take a bit of time. We're going to get them. He mentioned again, a left-sided centre-back, Gylfi, and he also mentioned the centre-forward. And we've been linked with a centre-forward today, and that is Nikola Kalinic, who's doesn't fill me with loads of excitement. He had a poor spell at Blackburn Rovers. He scored, I think, 7 goals in 44 games. But he got 32 in 59 or something for Hajduk Split. He got a number of goals, 1 and 2 I think for Dnipro, and he also has scored 29 goals in, I think it's 72 for Fiorentina in Italy, and he's been very good in Italy. He's 6'2", he's 29, which isn't great, but he's 6'2", and he's decent. He's not level that I want. There's no question about it. That's not the level I want. But I can see why Ronald Koeman may want him as a focal point. Personally, Olivier Giroud, by all accounts, has been told he's third or fourth choice at Arsenal. and he seems quite happy with that, which is strange, but, you know, he might just be happy playing for Arsenal. He will be the ideal one. Christian Benteke, people won't want him, others will, but again, he'll probably cost upwards of 45 million. There's obviously Dembele at Celtic, who I'd have quite comfortably. You know, Bakambu at Villarreal, who I would have quite comfortably, and you'd probably get him the cheapest of the lot. But, you know, we're going to have to wait and see. But Kalinic has been linked with us today, so, you know, that's an interesting one. Obviously, we've also been linked with Chris Smalling, Manchester United. He looks down the pecking order at Old Trafford. Lindelof coming in, Eric Bailey there. Obviously, Rojo can play the Daily Blind, who is a player ironically I think we should go for, because he can play left back, left centre back. He can play midfield. You know, he'd be one if we could pick him up. He would be an excellent addition. But Chris Smalling, at times looks absolutely brilliant, and at other times is all over the place. 27, I think, £15 million was quoted. He's an interesting one. But, you know, we're going to have to wait and see. Like I said, Vermaelen was yesterday. Wesley Hutt is there. You know, Martinez is there. There'll probably be someone else tomorrow. These are just the links. But like I say, 2 days to kick off. It's getting real now. Get excited. Look out for all the other videos that me and Ped have done this week. Thank you very much for subscribing on Patreon. I've been Baz. See you soon on Toffee TV.